all. Good morning. This is day 2 and I just woken up now. I'm still in my sleeping bag and look what I have woken up to. So beautiful. It's just mist been covered across the sea of sand. You can see these, the water being condensed over the tent. It was so cold last night and I had to wrap myself in multiple layers of woolen clothes. Just check this out. You can see the moisture. Okay, it's got condensed over my tent and I can literally feel it. And look at this. This is my pillow and it has completely got wet from one side. I have to kind of wipe this off now so that it's ready for the night tonight. Let's get going. Hello guys, so I had my breakfast and the next thing that I'm going to do before I hit the road is I'm going to fix this. This is a suction cup. Okay, so I'm going to fix it over my rear glass, and what I'm going to do is this will mount the flag that I have in my car right now, just right here, if you can see. Yeah, I have bent the flag so that it fits in my car. Otherwise, the cops will catch if I drive around the city with that big flag around me. The reason is it is good for visibility. Okay, if you're in a dune and at some point of time, you are below the eye level. Okay, your car is below the eye level, and in that moment, the guys coming behind you, they need to spot you, right? So the flags actually help you with that, and it's good for visibility. So if you guys are on the desert safari or just planning to go ahead to have one, you need to buy this. Okay, this will help you and your car get spotted. In case of any search and rescue also, this is also helpful. All right, then I'll just fix this. So the flag is mounted, as you can see, and it makes your Jeep or your vehicle rather visible.
The day always starts with the route briefing and safety instructions from the team on how to traverse the route.
And just turn the wheel and gently come down and then try again. Okay? If you go up and you can't, just stop and wait for the guys in yellow and they will come and help you. Okay? You will not roll. Gravity will keep you there. Okay? Do not panic. Oh yes. Okay. Another thing on safety. Okay. When you see a car go up, okay, and then you see the car go down, okay, try and see if you can see them on the other side, because it could be they are here stuck. If you come up, then there is an issue. If this car is stuck and you have a passenger, please get out of the car and alert the other people, okay? This is why we ask for a bit of distance. So as the car passes, let's see if you can see it and then go, okay? Yeah. Let him, don't stand on the middle of the track. Stand at the side, okay?
Hello guys, how are you? So the briefing is done and I'm heading into the desert. And as I said yesterday, I will show you how to drive in the desert using a four-wheel drive. Okay. So as you see, there are two gears. This is the main gear and this is a four-wheel drive gear. Okay. So if you, I'll just switch on my vehicle. This is the main gear and this is a four-wheel drive gear. Okay, so if you kind of put it to drive, okay, and you push this down, now currently it's in the two-wheel drive mode, and this is a four-wheel drive mode which with the higher gear, and this is the four-wheel drive mode with the lower gear, and it's got a neutral as well. So currently when you drive in the city, it is always the two-wheel drive with the higher gear. Okay, so you can cruise around. Similarly, if you just pull this down, you have to press a bit harder and just pull it down, and you can see that it is the four-wheel drive is activated on the dashboard. And what happens is with this you can actually cruise in the desert. Okay, and if you kind of put this into neutral and pull this down, then this becomes a four lower gear. Okay, so when you put a four lower gear, there's a bit more traction on the engines, and you are able to drive well in the desert. The engine will respond much better in the four-wheel lower gear, so that is around the first or second gear, and you can't accelerate much on this. So if you're stuck somewhere in the desert, this is the best way to drive on this, but usually it is always four higher. Okay, so I will just put this back to neutral and put this back to four higher. So the four higher is activated and we have a four-wheel drive indicated on the dashboard. All right, so the cars are just going by and I think I should be able to catch them. Hello all. So now after I head out from the camp, I am actually stuck here along with the other cars as well, as you see. Okay, this is a checkpoint and they want to ensure everybody's attendance as well as the tire pressure is checked so that we don't get stuck in the desert. So maybe in some time we'll make a move. So we are heading out now and I am on the gravel road. It's quite dusty outside at the moment, and I have been followed and I am following other cars as well. So we are like a caravan into the desert.
got tougher and tougher for every one of us. To help us out, the team had set up stops along the difficult path for our own safety.
Hello guys, so it was a long ride into this resort, and I had my lunch. I'm not going to show you inside of it, just to maintain others' privacy as well. Let them have their own peaceful time. So the plan is, like, we'll be waiting here for another half an hour, and then we'll be proceeding ahead, hitting the dunes again. And from there we'll be reaching the campsite from where we had started by 5 o'clock. So it's another right now it's 1:15, so in another half an hour to 45 minutes we should be getting out from here. It was a long day. I mean, eventually, with all the experience that I had of traveling into the dunes last year, helped me out in this trip as well. I was bellied only once, and I was rescued. Okay, so what do you mean by belly is, if you're driving your Jeep on a small dune, your Jeep's belly, that is the bottom part of the Jeep, okay, hits the sand, and there's no way in which you can move rather than being rescued. So sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It was a wonderful trip. I had a great time. It's almost 3 years that I've been driving this Jeep in the sand dunes round, and the guys are great, the morale is up. The good thing about this trip is we are not only Jeepers, but we have vehicles of different make. You know, even Suzuki Jimmy is here in this trip. We have Nissan Xterra, we have
Toyota Fortuner, FJ Cruiser, all different types of four-wheel drives out there in this trip. So it's kind of, a good bond homie is developed amongst everyone. And I hope this carries on for another day. So I'll just show you around this vicinity. So we have actually quad bikes in this trip, and as well as we have two guys driving a motorbike in this trip. So all in all, I think it's going to be a great trip. I'm just looking forward for another day. It is 4 o'clock now. We aren't supposed to be here at this hour,